So feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in. Let the shoulders drop down, roll forward, bring the arms slightly around in front and away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. A slight pause, and with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath all the way up and out your nose. And then we have a slight pause again before we begin that next inhalation. Focus on the breath. Let all your other thoughts just fade away, but deal with them later. Feel the feet touching the ground. Feel your energy flowing through your body, down through your legs, out the soles of your feet, connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Bring your focus to your feet. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Feel this gravity holding you to the earth, so that you feel strong, stable, secure. Let's step out to a little wider stance. Just very gently and slowly turn from the waist. Let the hands move through the air in front of you. Turn the palms slightly in the direction that you're moving. Gently turn a little further each time. Bring your attention to your hands, especially your palms and your fingers. See if you can feel the air moving between your fingers. Keep it nice and slow. See if you can even feel some resistance as your hands move through the Wei Qi, through that energy field that surrounds you. Let your hands drop down. So they're like weights turning from the waist a little more vigorously. Let the momentum carry your arms into the body as your forearms begin to strike the body just in the area of the belly button and directly behind which is called the Mingmen point. Look over the shoulder as you turn. See if you get a little further around each time, focusing on your vertebrae, feeling each one turning in place, starting with the lower back and working its way all the way up into the neck. And then let the hand in front strike the chest right by the shoulder crease, while the back hand still hits the Mingmen point, stimulating the lung points. And then let that front hand come over the shoulder, hitting the base of the neck, stimulating a couple of meridians here, but especially the gallbladder and the triple warmer. Triple warmer for the immune system, the gallbladder for clearer thinking. And back down to the chest. And back down to the waist. Let's stimulate the meridians that are coming up or down the legs. Start first with the kidney meridian. So as we turn the back foot, come up, lift the heel. Push the toes down into the ground. Kidney meridian starts near the ball of the foot. Bubbling spring. Go back to being flat-footed. Now as you turn the front foot, you're going to push the heel in the ground and lift the toes towards the body. Focusing your attention on the ankles. Three meridians go down the legs, three meridians come up, all passing, of course, through the ankles. Come back to being flat-footed. Now slow it down. Let the hands just move through the weight sheet field. Gradually, slowly coming to a stop. Good. Keeping that wide stance. Bring your right hand behind you. Left hand scoops up as you transfer some weight to the right side. Lift that hand up and over the head and then turn it towards the ground. And as that comes across, your right hand comes out, left hand goes behind. Breathe in as you go up, breathe out as you go down. Pausing between each. Gathering energy, sending energy that no longer serves into the ground to be recycled. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands around in front. Palms facing each other, a couple of inches apart. As you breathe in, let them separate a couple of inches more. As you breathe out, come back to that starting point. Relax the hands, the fingers. Bring your attention to the palms, fingertips. See if you can feel that energy building between your hands. Feel that energy pulsating. Good, and just now hold on to that ball. Bring your hips forward, that brings the ball basically to you. Bring it up the back, over the back of the head, the top of the head, and then down the front of the body, back down to the hips. Breathe in as you go up, pause, breathe out as you go down. The hips go forward as you go up, hips float back as you go down. Good. Let's bring a little more attention to this. To try to feel the energy coming up the back. Sometimes I even feel like the hairs in the back of my neck come up as it comes over the top of the head and then it cascades down. Imagine white light shooting up your spine and then flowing down the front of the body. You can imagine the spine like one of those carnival games, where as the energy comes up, it lights up each vertebra. You get all the way up, the pole is all lit, and as you drop down, they all go dark. Nice and slow. The slower you can go, the longer you can extend the breath, the more you can bring your focus and feel that energy along with visualizing it. Good. Now on this next one, as you come up, squeeze the peritoneum or the pelvic floor and imagine it like a giant turkey baster, squeezing and shooting that energy up the spine. And then relax the pelvic floor as it cascades down. Good. Now if that seems to be working for you, keep squeezing the pelvic floor, but leave your hands down by your abdomen. And see if just with your breath and squeezing the pelvic floor, you can still get that energy cycle up the spine, over the head, down the front of the body. Now relax your pelvic floor and just let the breath move the energy. So as you breathe in, it comes up. Pause, breathe out, it goes down. Gradually change your focus from the breath and just let the energy move on its own. Don't worry about the breathing. The energy may move faster than your breath or slower than your breath. Just let it cycle in any way that it wants. Now, without putting the brakes on it, just allow it to slowly slow down until it finally comes to a stop. Let your hands drop down. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. One more nice deep breath. Good. Turn the hands so that the thumbs are down and towards the back as you look over your left shoulder. Come back to the center, come back to neutral so the palms are facing the ground. And then the thumbs continue to rotate up and back as you look over the right shoulder. Breathe in as you go back. Pause, breathe out as you come back to center. Pause, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time each side. Good. Back to center. Bring the hands up, palm facing each other as you turn to the right. And then down as we come back to center. Looking forward the entire time. Tiger claws as you come down. Just breathing in. Pause. Breathe out. One more time each side. Good. Cross the wrists, bring them up towards the face, and turn them out like you're opening a big curtain and down. So we breathe in, pause, breathe out. Again, tiger claws, tiger emerging from the cave. So imagine this big tiger coming out into the daylight. One more time. Good. Keeping a wide stance. Both hands grab a wheel. Turn it up and around. Turning that wheel. One more time, we're going to reverse. We're going to come around the opposite side and now reverse. One more time. back to the center. Pebble, two-handed pebble in the pond. So now we're going to make circles. We're going to go out, around, and back. Palms down, hips go back as you go forward. Palms up, hips come forward as you go back to the body. Breathe in as you come in. Breathe out as you go out. One more time. Good. Bring hands to the abdomen, palms up. With your left hand, you're going to turn palms down, shift to the side, go all the way around, and come back, palms up, and then we switch. One-handed pebble in the pond. One more time each side. Right. Walk it in. Shoulder width height. Hands on the hips. Just do some nice hip rotations. Try not to move the head, the shoulders. Try to have it all come out of the hips. Everything loosen up. One more time, reverse. Opposite direction. Very nice. Bring your feet in. We haven't done flying to soaring, crane soaring in a while. So let's first start with flying. So the knees are bent, you're relaxed. Just as you breathe in, let your wings come up, not quite to shoulder height. And then as you breathe out, they float back down. Nice and slow with the breath. Try to get to the point where this is really feels effortless. It's just the breath that's causing your arms to rise, or even better yet, just from the wrists, they come up and then they float back down. Try to lose touch with the body. Focus on the breath. Don't even notice your arms. feel that lightness. Feet aren't even touching the ground, just floating. One more time. Good. Now this time you're going to just lift the heel off the ground, whichever leg you want, and set it back down. So again, try to make this as effortless as possible. Your weight shifts into the opposite leg, so that almost all your weight goes into the side where you've got your entire foot on the ground, and the side where you're lifting your heel, hardly any weight at all. Just come on up onto the toe. Again, get to the point, if you can, where it doesn't take any thought, doesn't take any effort, it just happens along with the breath. If that feels comfortable, on the next one, you're just going to lift the heel, then the toe off the ground, and then back down. Put it back down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, try to get to the point where you don't even really have to think about it. Now, if that's comfortable, see if you can keep the foot off the ground. Find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you. That will help with the balance. One more time. And down. Good. Move the legs around a little bit. Shake it out. Let's switch to the opposite side. So we're going to start first with flying. Lifting the heel. And lifting the toe off, putting it back down. Finding that focal point, either on the wall or the floor. And then if that feels comfortable, keeping a foot off the ground the entire time. One more time. And down. Good. Shake out the legs again. What about shoulder width or slightly wider stance? So we can bend down, back of the hands, come almost together, come up the body to the chest, and then go out. So we breathe in as we come up, we're bringing the energy up through the soles of the feet, up the torso to the chest, and then taking energy that no longer serves and sending it down to the ground as we breathe out. Breathe in, pause, transition. Breathe out, pause, breathe in. Breathe out. Again, working with the kidney meridian. One more time. Down. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Take your right hand, palm down, fingers pointing towards the midline of the body. Left hand, palm up, fingers pointing towards the midline. Bring it up. Rotate it so then palm is up. Push apart. Turn so the pinkies are facing the body, come down the midline of the body, back of the hands cross, and then we switch. Breathe in to a point where the hands cross. Breathe out as you push apart. Bringing energy into the body, taking energy that no longer serves and sending it out to be recycled. One more time each side. And we're going to do almost the same thing, but as we go up, we're actually going to turn and push. Bottom hand behind you, upper hand pushing, twisting the body. Bring the hands back so they face each other, and then twist the opposite direction. Breathe in back to center. Breathe out as you twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time each side. Good, bring your feet together. Right hand, palm up below the lower dantian or below your abdomen. Left hand scoops up, thumb and first finger separate. Thumb faces the body as it floats down the midline of the body. When you get to the bottom, you switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Centering, balancing the energies of the three dantians. One more time each side. And then finish with one palm over the other, either interlacing the webbing of the thumbs or holding at the wrist. Palms are over the lower dantian. Energy coming out of the palms. You visualize it as white light entering the abdomen. Little pearl inside of you absorbing that energy. Getting brighter. You might feel the energy coming in and that little pearl getting warmer. And then allow that energy generated to spiral down your legs and up your torso. Spreading that energy throughout your body. Removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages. Dispelling negative thoughts and emotions. Until every part of your body is aglow with this warm, loving light. Let that light extend outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. That was perfect.